Hello, I'm John Proximity John West. I'm having Danganronpa, Trigger, Happy, Havoc, Adventure. Whose face was that? That might have been a useful face to pay attention to. Why are you bothering with your hair, John? Your hair looks silly. Just ignore it. Ignore how silly your hair looks. There's people in this game with sillier looking hair, let me tell you. Let us load the game. Which one? This one. This one. So I've just cleaned these glasses and I'm getting, I was about to say God rays, but that's a computer game thing and not a real life thing. I'm just getting shine, it's kind of annoying. There's not really a lot I can do about that. Yes, I will continue on from here. Hopefully I'm standing in the place that I am, cool. Hello, let's talk. You look pretty freaked out. I found her in one corner of an empty classroom. She was sitting in a chair, hands on her knees. Clearly wasn't. Look at her. She's standing. Clearly standing. Staring absently at the floor. She looked like maybe she was upset or angry. Or no. She didn't have any expression at all. There was nothing on her face you could call emotion. It was as if her original mask had been stripped away. Sayaka? Are you okay? Yeah, I'm fine. Actually, no. How could I possibly be fine? What did we do to end up like this? Why are they doing such terrible things to us?
Why?
I want out. Let me out of here right now. Sayaka, calm down. Nayagi, isn't it? Nayagi. As she thrashed around, I grabbed her by the shoulders.
Huh?
I understand. I know how you feel right now. When I think about what might have happened to my family. But now, more than ever, we have to stay calm. This is exactly what they want. They want us to lose our composure and stop thinking rationally. Think about it. Those videos have to be fake. Because if those things really had happened, people out there would be in uproar. Our families, the police, everyone. I was about to say everything. That's not what it says. Right? So let's just calm down, okay? Otherwise we've already lost. I know I was trying to convince myself just as much as her. It's not that polite. It's really annoying. I kept repeating those words to myself to clear the images that had been burned into my brain. Just errant hair. I'm just gonna... Yeah. Be calm, okay? Just be calm. As long as we work together, I'm sure we can find some way out of here. And help might even come before that. But what if there isn't a way out? What if help never comes? If that happens, then I'll get you out of here myself, no matter what it takes. When I said that, I paused. Do we have sound? Yes, it's on the blue snowball, and there's in-game audio. Wonderful. Have to check. I had no idea what had come over me.
Sayaka? Please, help me.
Her voice was small and shaky.
Why? Why is this happening to me? To kill or be killed? I just can't take this anymore.
Sayaka.
Finally, she raised her face up from my chest. She looked at me with those big, wet eyes of hers.
Makoto!
Can I believe what you just said? Yeah, I'm not killing anyone for you, but... Huh? That you'll help me get out? No matter what it takes? Absolutely.
Makoto!
You're the only one I can trust, so please...
No matter what happens, please always be there for me. I need you on my side.
Huh? Of course I'll be there for you. No matter what, I'm always on your side. I mean... So I paused there. For one reason is, I do a little bit of songwriting. Nothing I'll ever release, because I don't think I'm a good enough songwriter to release my music. And you might be thinking, oh no, that's not the case. I work in a music office. I work in the music industry. Yeah, I work with a bunch of musicians. And so yeah, you get to, oh, that's what good musicians sound like. But so yeah, I do it as a hobby. Anyway, I Need You on My Side is a lyric I wrote. I mean, it's like, that's a standard phrase, right? It's, I invented that. Like, I'm not claiming to have invented that phrase. It's just, it happens to be a lyric I wrote when I was like 16, and that's half my lifetime ago. So I don't know, it just sort of, like, I'm genuinely surprised that bit of my brain hasn't been activated more recently. Anyway, no matter what, I'm always on your side. I mean, you are my assistant after all.
Makoto.
Thank you. Hearing you say that, I feel like I can keep going. I can get through this as long as you're here with me. Okay, so I've been trying to figure out the colours. So if she's white and he's gold, is that saying white's talking to gold? Does that, do both colours change?
Because I'm your assistant.
Like you said. The smile I'd come to know so well returned to her face. It felt a little forced. So is this orange talking to white right now? Or am I just reading too much into the orange because orange is daytime? I want to know. I'm going to try and pay attention. Felt a little forced, but still. It was a huge improvement over how she was before.
Hey! Hey!
It's standing up! You see, that's throwing a wrench on my idea of the colour coding. Makoto, it's standing up! What's standing up? I'm not pressing A because I just realised what this is doing.
Come on!
Do you even have to ask?
Disgusting.
Your flagpole. Get the hell out of here!
Just a minute.
No! No, I want to join in! Damn it! Well, if you won't leave, then tell us what the hell is up with those videos. It's about to come out! It's gonna come out! My pristine, pure white stuffing! My honest, innocent stuffing is about to come gushing out! I balled up my fist, took aim and swung as hard as I could. I'd never put so much energy to a single motion before in my life. I leaned back, channeling all my power, and let go with everything I had. Gah! Are you okay? If I hadn't avoided your punch, you would have violated school regulations.
Hey!
But boy, are you slow. I could have downed $1,000 full-course dinner in the time it took for you to finish your swing. Your speed, agility, alertness, passion, boldness, sense of despair, antagonation, it's all lacking. What the heck was that just now? There's definitely a colour change between her and... Here, maybe I'm always orange and everyone else is white? He just wanted to mess with us. Well, for now, you want to just head back? Yeah. Monokuma had come along and swiftly destroyed the good mood we had created. Sayaka and I headed back to the dorms. You should get some rest, Sayaka. You look pretty shaken.
Sorry.
I'm sorry for making you worry about me. You're right. I'm going to lay down for a bit. With a nod and a small bow, she disappeared into her room. Now I'm on my own. I headed off to tell everyone that Sayaka was okay. Once that was done, I decided to go back to my room. It was hard to think after watching that deranged video. I needed some rest of my own. And rest I got. Jeez. Seriously, what's going on here? There's just so many problems. Yeah, I can't do the voice of that guy anymore, can I? Some say I never could. I can't even decide what the biggest problem is. That we're trapped in here? That what I saw in the video might be real? Monokuma? What's the mastermind... What the mastermind has in store for us? Or are we the biggest problem? I want to get out of here, but I could never kill someone. Do the others all feel the same? Yeah, that's definitely the biggest problem right now. Ding dong. Huh? When I opened my eyes, they darted immediately to the clock. It's almost 10 o'clock. I fell asleep without even realizing it. Nighttime's about to start. So how come someone's here?
Sorry.
I'm really sorry to come by so late. Sayaka. Sayaka, what are you doing out so late? That's when I noticed. Her body was trembling. Is everything okay?
It was so strange.
I'm sorry to bother you, but something really weird just happened. Something weird?
Makoto.
Just a little while ago I was laying down in my room. Okay, now she's blue. So, is it because that's day-night then? That's what the colours mean. And all of a sudden, my door started rattling and shaking. Her voice sounded like air had been squeezed out of her lungs. Just hearing her talk made me
I was
tense
so
up.
scared.
It was like someone was trying to force the door open. My door was locked, so they couldn't get in, of course. So I made it ever more dangerous by opening the door. But they started checking the door harder and harder. I was so scared I couldn't even move. So what happened? After a while, it just stopped. I let some time go by. Then I got up and opened the door to check outside.
Makoto.
But there was nobody there. Someone tried to force their way into your room. But who could do something like that?
I mean...
It's not like I'm suspicious of anyone here, but still, it makes me nervous. What if something like that happened in the middle of the night? What would I do then? You don't have to worry about that, right? I mean, we can't go outside during night time. But that's just a promise we made, right? Someone decided to break that promise. Then, why don't you stay in my room tonight? That make you feel a little better? What? All it said in the school regulations was that we had to sleep in the dorm rooms, right? It didn't state specifically which room each person had to sleep in, so... But two people sharing one room is... you know... Ah! Oh geez, I'm sorry, I didn't even think about that. Honestly, that didn't even cross my mind. No, I know, me either. It's... well, it did, obviously, because you brought it up. It's not even that I mind the idea. But... if you don't mind, could we maybe switch rooms? Just for tonight? Switch rooms? If it'll help you put your mind at ease, then it's totally fine with me. But I don't mind you staying in my room, but... are you sure you're okay with me staying in yours? That doesn't, like, concern you. It's fine. I trust you. I'm totally going to look for all the stuff just to find coins. In that case, then... but I'm going to have to break the rules to get there.
This is as such. It's soon the doors to the dining hall will be locked. Okay then. Sweet dreams.
Oh man, it's already nighttime. Okay, it's settled. I'll head to your room right now. Oh, if we're going to trade rooms, we better trade keys too. Ah, that's right. We have to trade keys. Again?
Like I said, I'm psychic.
Just kidding. Hey, well, aren't you going to say that you were just kidding? What if I wasn't just kidding? Something resembling a smile had made her way to her face. Thank goodness. It looks like she's already started to get back to normal. Okay, we better trade keys.
Okay.
Then. Yep, let's do it. We exchanged keys. When I looked back up at her again, there was another worried expression there. Makoto, please be careful. If somebody comes to the door, don't open it, no matter what. I won't. The same goes for you, Sayaka. No matter who it is, don't open the door for anyone. Even if I'm sure it's you, I absolutely won't open it. Otherwise, what's the point of even switching? Oh, by the way, just so you know, my bathroom door tends to get stuck. There's a little trick to opening it. You have to turn the knob then lift up the door while you pull it out. Just do that and the door should open no problem. Okay, but the showers don't work during that time anyway, right? Oh, that's right, I totally forgot. But it's important that the player knows that you know how to open my door. But I guess I might use it when I get up in the morning, so thank you. Okay, well, I better get going. See you tomorrow, sir.
Hey,
Oh, and about what I said before, huh? When I said I was psychic, it really was a joke. Honestly, I'm just very perceptive. Yeah, I know. Good night, then. See you in the morning. So Sayaka gave me one last parting smile and I headed off to my room. I looked around as soon as I got out into the hall. Everyone's doors were closed. There was no sign of life. Good, there's nobody there. Making sure nobody was around to spot me, I rushed into Sayaka's room. So this is Sayaka's room. It really doesn't look any different from mine. It smells nice though. Oh, there's a bin. It's kind of weird to dig through other people's trash, but I couldn't help taking a quick peek. There wasn't any doubt. It was the DVD with her name on it that we found in the AV room. That reminds me, I never did get a chance to find out what was in her video. It's probably best to wait until she brings it up again. Sewing kit, right? My room came with a toolkit, but Sayaka has a sewing kit, just like the note said. And next to it is a map of the body's vital organs. The door's floating off, I can just walk past it. If I remember right, all girls have private bathrooms. All the girls' private bathrooms have locks on them. I'm a little reluctant to go in. I don't think Sayaka would like me snooping around too much. You dude, if you need to pee, you can pee. As I lowered myself into Sayaka's bed, a pleasant fragrance enveloped me. Sayaka's scent. Sayaka. Sorry. There's no way I could read that without that voice. Maybe it will bring me some sweet dreams. Feeling a little better than before, I fell asleep. Imagine you're all in a big spaceship in the middle of an intergalactic adventure. You've heard of Noah's Ark, right? We're sort of like that. We set sail and left Earth behind. Here you don't have to worry about crazy neighbors, corrupt cops, drunk drivers, or pyromaniacs. You don't have to worry about the ozone layer or the asthma-inducing air pollution. And of course, you don't have to stress about studying for finals or practicing for that big game, but even in our divine world of freedom has a few rules. After all, freedom can only exist because of rules. If you're real dead set on returning to that tiny piece of dog poop you called Earth, please do your best to follow the rules. I hope I've made myself perfectly clear.
So then, let's everyone do our best to follow these new guidelines and live happily ever after together!
Yeah, I can't. My voice doesn't go that high. I should just read it in my normal voice. I know. Morning.
Good morning, everyone! Get ready to greet another...
I sat up, still half asleep, and rubbed my eyes. I slowly pulled myself out of the bed. I remembered I was in Sayaka's room. I just remembered I promised to eat with everyone else. Breakfast. I better get going. I left Sayaka's room and made my way towards the dining hall. A few people had already gathered at the dining hall by the time I got there. Hello, Mitoko, and good morning. Can you believe it? Was the first one here this morning. He was the first one. Good morning.
Hey, Makoto.
I figured everyone who had arrived on time could be considered model high schoolers. And the ones who showed up a little late.
Yo,
Sorry.
I'm late. My makeup just would not cooperate this morning.
Ah, well, hello.
My apologies, ladies and gentlemen. My morning duty took a little longer than usual.
With the types with more relaxed sense of time, most high schoolers fall into this category. And finally, the ones who kept everyone waiting forever.
Indeed.
I suppose I'm late. Good morning, everyone.
my bad, my bad.
I slipped right through my alarm.
What's your problem?
Is it so awful to be late?
Yo!
I didn't oversleep, just, Nope, got lost. I blame the Bermuda Triangle. Don't care about time or other people in general. They're kind of move at their own pace. But regardless, everyone had arrived. At least, that's how it's supposed to go. Wait, are we still missing some people?
Ah.
Yeah, Sayaka and Bayakua. I know that's not right. Aren't here yet. Don't know about Bayakuya, but I would definitely put Sayaka in the model high schooler category. So for her to be late,
What?
what's going on? Did something happen?
Yo.
Hey man, you seen Sayaka? Why would I ever? I came straight from my room to here. Did she forget about our breakfast promise?
However,
I got the sense she always has her stuff together. Listening to everyone talk like that, a small dark speck of unease rose up inside me. The speck started to grow quickly. I needed to go. I had to check on her. The words had barely left my lips before I flew out into the hall. Where I headed first was my room, where I'd let Sayaka stay for a single night, where she was supposed to be safe. But over the course of that one night, the room had been completely transformed. What the hell? There's a keychain on the ground. There's my name on it. So this basically must be my room key. I gave it to Sayaka when we traded rooms. This is the replica sword I brought back for self-defense. It had been taken out of its sheath. More importantly, where's Sayaka? Sayaka. This is the replica sword. Yeah, hang on. It's the sheath for the replica sword. The sword itself has been removed. More importantly, where's Sayaka? Sayaka. Damn it! Like I knew how to say her name. Now it's gone weird. Looks like the lint roller has way less sheets than it used to. More importantly, where's Sayaka? Sayaka. More importantly, where's... Okay, yeah, okay. I'm looking for clues, buddy. The toolkit is still inside the drawer and it's still sealed. The bed's been damaged too. There are slashes and gouges on the walls and the floor. More importantly... Yeah, okay. I better check the bathroom. Let's take a look inside. Called it! It took me a second to realize that I was screaming. What I saw dug its way through my eyes and buried itself in my brain. And then... everything went black. Oh! To survive deadly life. When I opened my eyes, I found myself staring at a huge ceiling. It was a ceiling I remembered seeing before. When I sat up, I saw someone looking at me. Again, it was someone I'd seen before. Yeah, they're going to interrogate you, aren't they? Ah, you're awake. Finally. Are you okay? Now's not the time for sleeping. Get your ass up. Huh? You were unconscious, dude. I had to carry you back here.
Well,
It's no surprise, considering what happened. What happened? Ah! Hey, are you okay? So it wasn't a dream. I saw. It was real. That's right. It really did happen. Sayaka is dead. A deep, dark despair worked its way through my body, then exploded out of me. I shot up and took off running. Where do you think you're going? I have to see for myself. I have to see if Sayaka is...
Just give up.
You can check once, twice, 1,000 times. Sayaka is completely and irrevocably dead. No. I have to see for myself.
What?
Listen to us,
What?
man. What do you think's going to happen if you go out there? What good is it going to do sitting around here? I mean, why are we all hanging out in the gym at a time like this? Our friend Sayaka, she's dead! So, dead. When I said that, it finally hit me. It hit me like the word dead hitting me. It hit me like I hadn't drunk my tea, damn it. I realised she was really gone.
Calm down.
None of us want to be here right now either. Then why? Shouldn't it be obvious? Monokuma, he told us all to come here. Well, hold on. Don't talk like that. We all protested it. I mean, we remembered the terrible price Sayaka had to pay. But
So...
I'm the one who convinced them to come. Right now, we need to do whatever he says. We're his prisoners, right? It's not a good idea to defy him without reason.
Correct.
We don't need to make any more sacrifices than we already have. Why should we listen to anything he has to say? It's obvious he's the one who killed Sayaka.
wrong.
I would never do that. If you can believe anything, you can believe that. He's here again.
Hey,
Unless someone violated a school regulation, I absolutely will not interfere. I can promise you, I won't do anything that goes against the purpose of your school life here.
listen up.
I'm famous at safari parks throughout the world for following the Bear Times 1 rule. What?
But...
Then, who did it? Who killed her?
Come on.
You already know the answer. The one who killed her is one of you. Nobody had a reply for that. One of us killed Sayaka? Don't be stupid. That's...
What?
What's the matter? You guys all look like you're about to see a dove get shot up with a Gatling gun. Don't you remember what I told you when this all began?
Yahoo!
One of you decided to kill Sayaka so you could graduate. Someone's been following the rules. There's nothing wrong with that.
well...
You're lying, right? Of course he's lying. I'm telling you he killed her.
Wrong.
Don't test doth too much. They'll blame you. I'm sure you'll be fine since you're the main character, but still. Nope, sorry. One of you is now a bona fide killer. If they wanted to, the one who did it could testify to that little fact. What? Without thinking, I looked around at everyone. They all had the same look on their faces. Everyone looked at each other with a combination of fear, suspicion, and confusion. Are you serious?
What is this?
Someone killed someone! It's amazing what some people are capable of.
Just hold on.
Hey, hold on. Don't assume he's telling us the truth.
Stop talking.
That's enough. Before we do anything else, I'd like to confirm something with the stuffed animal here. If one of us really did kill her, that person gets to graduate from school, right?
Huh?
Huh?
Come on.
Don't play dumb. That's what you said, isn't it? If you kill someone, you get to leave.
What?
Why are you laughing? It's 'cause... naive! You're just so naive! You think it's really that easy? You could just kill someone and waltz on out of here?
Hey, come
You're super
on now.
Devilishly naive! Hellishly naive! No, no, no! The real thing has just begun. The real thing?
Now then.
Are you ready? Allow me to explain the second part of the rule regarding graduation. Just like I explained before, you must kill someone if you want to leave. However, Even if you do that, there's still one more part to the agreement you have to uphold, remember?
Then perhaps...
You are referring to the rule number 6 of the school regulations. If you are the blackened that committed the murder, you can't be found out by the other students. That is what you're talking about, is it not?
In other words,
Bingo! It's not enough just to kill someone, you have to actually get away with it. Which naturally means you need a system in place to assess whether or not it's been gotten away with.
yahoo!
So a certain amount of time after a murder has taken place, a class trial will begin. Class trial? Yep. It'll begin a few hours after the murder. Everyone will gather together, including the blackened who committed the murder, and they and the spotless students will all engage in one big debate showdown.
During the trial, you'll have to present your arguments about who you think the blackened is. And once everything comes to an end, the outcome will be decided by popular vote. If the answer you've arrived at is correct, only the one that disturbed your peace will be punished. The rest may continue their communal life. However, if you choose poorly, then the one who got away with murder will survive, and the rest of you will receive your punishment. Which of course means your school life will come to an end. As far as class trial rules go, that's all there is to it.
Well,
So, what exactly is this punishment you keep talking about? Well, to put it simply,
What?
it's execution!
Yeah!
Execution?
what?
And by execution you mean...
Execution is execution. Execution! Electric chair. Bzz, bzz, poison gas. Torn apart like a paper plane in a hurricane.
So, to make sure I understand, if we get the culprit right, then only they die. But if we get it wrong, all the rest of us get executed?
Well done.
What a smart little chimpanzee you are! Look at you, implying you didn't do it without actually saying it. So it's basically what the outside world calls a lay judge system, or an inquisition type thing. Which means you'll be deciding who you think the killer is. But judge carefully, because all your lives are on the line. I actually don't think we can lose this game then. I assume I can get it wrong and the rest of the class will just outvote me. Okay, let me just add the rule I just described to your handbook. Make sure to keep it in mind. The new rule's been added to the regulations menu.
Hey!
Wait, hold on a second.
The hell are you talking about?
You're freaking insane, you know that?
Huh?
Huh?
What the?
A class trial? The hell is that? I don't want anything to do with it.
What's this?
Why not?
Stop it!
What do you mean, why not? Why do I have to waste my time trying to figure out who murdered someone?
What?
Are you saying you're not gonna participate in the trial? Only punishment awaits such blasphemy.
The hell are you talking about?
What punishment? I might, I don't know, throw you in a deep, dark, scary prison or something.
Shut the hell up!
Say whatever you want. I'm not gonna be a part of this.
I don't believe it!
Don't be so selfish.
Stop it!
You're the one being selfish. Kill whoever you want. It's got nothing to do with me. The evil standing before me, I'm trembling with fear.
Shing!
But I won't give in to such evil. It's my style to stick it out and resist till the very end. If you really want to get out of here, you'll have to go through me first. As he said that, he came charging at us, although it was more than bottle. But then... Okay, I wasn't expecting that.
Are you enjoying yourself now?
Are you? Violence against Headmaster Monokuma is not allowed! You violated a school regulation! I invoke the mighty summon spell! Help! To me, godly spear, Gungnir!
Okay, I'll be honest, I wasn't expecting that.
This wasn't supposed to... Why... me?
Suddenly, right at the end, her eyes shot wide open. And just like that, she never moved again.
No way!
What the? I don't... This can't be real. No way!
Well now,
Now I'm painfully aware of the great power and meaning of a promise. I really wanted to keep a corpse from popping up for no good reason, you know. But I guess you all needed to be taught a lesson after all. Ah, what an amazing promise. But now you guys understand, right?
now you see just how serious I am. Defy me and you get shot full of holes, exploded, buried alive, disintegrated, etc. So, if you don't want that to happen to you, you'd best obey those school regulations.
Junko's body has been impaled with a bunch of spears. I'll be honest, I wasn't expecting her to die, otherwise I would have visited her. An unbelievable amount of blood started pouring out of her body. It was the first time I'd ever seen the moment someone's life came to an end. Nobody there could deny what they'd seen. Junko, until just a second ago had been our friend, was dead. She died. She'd been murdered. In simple terms, it was the death of a human being. Which I'm going to type as the title of the episode. It's a bit long though.
Hey,
It's really not all that shocking. She just died, that's all. She went and died. It's no more remarkable than an inevitable demise of the entire human race. It's just as natural an eventual end of the world itself. This isn't some superhero comic. It's not like when you die, you didn't really die. This is reality.
Why?
Why did you have to kill her? Didn't you say you'd put her in prison or something? I changed my mind.
I knew it.
No, you've been waiting to kill this entire time.
say what?
Kill this entire time? Don't be silly. You can't kill time. Or are you being metaphorical? Are you saying I wanted to waste time this whole time?
Damn it!
Come on, what do you take me for? I'm Monokuma.
Well now,
Anyway, none of that matters right now. I have something I'd like to give you to help you in your search for the Blackened. This little file has all the information I've gathered about the death in question. I'd like to call it...
the Monokuma file!
Yes, that. I mean, naturally, you guys aren't experts at this kind of thing, so you can only do so much with a corpse. So instead, I've gathered up everything I know about the circumstances and cause of death. What's that? How do I know the cause of death, you ask? Because the surveillance cameras picked up the whole thing. I gotta see it go down.
So then...
You know who killed Sayaka? Of course I do. If I didn't, I couldn't possibly pass a fair and accurate judgment during the trial. Now, could I?
Correct.
That's a good point. The judge has to be able to make the proper decision. That's somehow comforting.
Well,
Now then, please put your full effort behind your investigation. After all, you don't have any choice but to give it your best shot. Seriously, you don't have a choice. Okay, so we'll meet up for the Clash trial in a little while. And with that, Monokuma disappeared once again. He left us stunned and confused. He left us at a total loss. He left us with Junko's dead body growing colder right in front of us. And for who knows how long, nobody said a word. The fact that Sayaka and Junko were dead was a huge shock, of course, but there was more to it than that. There was a terrifying murderous teddy bear going around, and that was sort of weird. No, not that. It was also the idea that one of us had actually murdered someone. And that, if we didn't find out who it was, we would all die here. We found ourselves in a situation where we couldn't help but look at each other with open suspicion. It was the worst situation imaginable. And yet, such a perversely terrible situation, she didn't show the slightest hint that it had gotten to her.
Hey,
Now's no time to wallow in your depression. The worst thing we can do right now is lose all faith in each other. That would lead to the same disastrous result as having total faith in everyone else.
What?
Huh?
in other words,
Cooperation is absolutely key at this point. Who you decide to trust or not trust is, of course, up to you. Continuing to think about and talk about the deceased certainly isn't going to help anything.
what the heck?
Saying stuff like that is just... How many times have I told you, anyone who can't adapt will die. Death is the only thing awaiting those who are unable or unwilling to adapt. If that happens, you only have yourself to blame.
That's terrible!
What an awful thing to say, especially after what happened.
Just a second.
Right now, exposing the killer is the most important thing. Because if we don't, we're all going to die here. She's right. We need to begin our search right away.
Of course.
Either way, we can't run away from the situation, so we have no choice but to move forwards.
What the heck?
We just have to do it, I guess. What other choice do we have? No way in hell am I letting someone kill me. Alright, damn it. Let's do this. We just have to do it. Everyone kept repeating the sentiment. They were using it like a mantra to give themselves strength. But they're right. We just have to do this. No matter how much we don't want to, we have no choice. That's what it takes to survive, and that's what we have to do. On top of that, there's something I needed to find out. I had to know why Sayaka had to die. Why she had to be the one. I'm terrified to find out, but still, I have to know. Otherwise, I knew I'd never be able to accept her death, which is why I don't have a choice. What? I don't have any choice. I have to do this. I gently placed my hand on Junko's lifeless body. I touched her wrist to check for a pulse, like they do in movies and stuff, but she really is dead. There wasn't anything else to say. She was gone. I don't know why you even bothered to check after those injuries and losing that much blood. Frankly, I'd be shocked if she did survive something like that. Huh? Hold on. Hold on! Wait a second! She's dead! That means...
What?
That means everything that's happened so far is real. It's not a joke or whatever. It's really real.
Let me
Oh
out
no!
of here!
Somebody save me! Let me out of here! Somebody help me!
What's your problem?
You're just now accepting that. Alright, it's hard to go from left to right because, like, the order changes, but I'll go vaguely left to right. Right to left even. If we find out who did it, then only that person dies. But if we get it wrong, then all the rest of us face execution.
What the heck?
That's what that ridiculous school regulation said, right? So stupid. Oh, hang on. We need to hurry up and figure out who the culprit is.
Are you serious?
So, we're really going to try and find out who did it?
Oh,
So you finally noticed?
What the crap?
Huh? Notice what? I was looking through the Monokuma file we received and noticed something very obvious and very unusual.
Huh?
Huh? What are you talking about? Go ahead. Take a look. Notice anything interesting about where Sayaka died? She died in Makoto's dorm. Huh? She's right. Then could it be? All at once everyone's gaze turned to me. Hold on a second. You've got it all wrong. But just one night, I traded rooms with her. I did it because she was afraid.
What the heck?
You expect us to believe that? Just tell us the truth. The look in everyone's eyes had done a complete 180 from just a few minutes earlier. The feeling of suspicion and fear had returned. In other words, you think I did it? Yeah, how do I look at the file? Truth bullets! Where is she? Well, at least I learned about the crane. Didn't even get a page 2. God damn. I guess I should let you go. Right. Yeah, save my game. I could go back and get... I'm not gonna... That would be cheating though. So yeah, I've been John Fox and John West. I've been having a Danganronpa trigger happy Havoc adventure. And I'll see you guys next time. Thank you. Thank you for watching.